Once upon a time, in a land surrounded by majestic mountains, a young boy named Benji walked alongside his wise father, Jacob. They were exploring the rugged terrain, enjoying the breathtaking views and the crisp mountain air. Little did they know that their adventure would soon take an intriguing turn. As they ventured deeper into the mountains, Benji's foot slipped on a loose rock. He tumbled down a short distance, injuring himself and letting out a cry of pain. To his surprise, his cry was not met with silence. Instead, a voice echoed through the mountains, repeating his cry. Curiosity sparked within Benji, and he called out, "Who are you?" To his astonishment, the voice replied, "Who are you?" Irritated by this response, Benji shouted, "Coward!" The voice echoed back, "Coward!" Confusion clouded Benji's face as he turned to his father. "What's going on?" he asked, seeking an explanation for this strange phenomenon. A warm smile crossed Jacob's face as he looked at his son. "My son, pay attention," he said gently. And then he raised his voice and shouted towards the mountains, "I admire you." The voice responded, "I admire you." The boy's bewilderment deepened, and he eagerly awaited his father's explanation. Jacob began to elucidate the profound lesson hidden within the echoes. "People call this phenomenon an echo, but truly, my son, this is life," he said with wisdom in his eyes. "Life mirrors back to us everything we say and do. It is a reflection of our actions. If you desire more love in the world," Jacob continued, "then cultivate more love in your heart. If you seek greater competence within a team, improve your competence. This principle applies to every aspect of life. Life will give you back what you have given to it." He paused for a moment, allowing the weight of his words to sink in. "Sometimes," Jacob added, "the smallest step in the right direction can lead to the biggest leap in our lives." Benji was not entirely convinced, and he expressed his doubt. "But father, we don't always get what we want," he protested. Jacob, undeterred, replied, "Indeed, my son. But consider this. There are people who will never have what you have right now. Gratitude for the blessings in our lives brings contentment and opens our eyes to the surrounding abundance." He continued, "And remember, if someone treats you poorly, it is a reflection of their shortcomings, not yours. Normal, well-adjusted individuals do not seek to harm others. Whatever you do, good or bad, people will always have something negative to say about you. That is simply a part of life." Jacob's voice grew stronger as he imparted his final piece of advice. "Above all, my son, keep a bit of attitude always in your pocket. Use it not to hurt others, but as a shield to protect your self-respect when it is being tested by others. Stand tall and face adversity with dignity." Benji listened intently, absorbing his father's words of wisdom like a sponge. He realized that life was indeed a mirror, reflecting back the energy and intentions we put into it. He understood the importance of cultivating positive qualities and embracing gratitude for what he had. His father's guidance had unlocked a new understanding within him. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the mountains, Benji and Jacob continued their journey, hand in hand. The echoes of their voices faded into the distance, leaving behind a profound lesson that would forever shape the young boy's perception of the world. And so, the echoes of their voices faded into the distance, leaving behind a profound lesson that forever shaped Benji's perception of the world. From that day forward, he understood that life was a reflection of his actions and words. Benji embraced the power of love, knowing that by spreading love, he would receive it in return. He made a conscious effort to improve his skills and abilities, recognizing that his competence would have a positive impact on his team and surroundings. When faced with negativity, Benji remembered his father's words. He realized that the way others treated him was a reflection of their inner struggles and insecurities. Instead of allowing it to diminish his self-worth, he chose to rise above, maintaining his dignity and self-respect. Benji also learned that regardless of what he did, there would always be critics and naysayers. He understood that it was a part of life, but he refused to let their negativity define him. He held on to a sense of confidence and self-reliance, using it as a shield to protect his well-being. As Benji grew older, he carried these lessons with him throughout his journey. He became a source of inspiration and positivity, radiating love and competence in every aspect of his life. Others admired his resilience and ability to rise above challenges, and he became a guiding light for those in need. The echoes of that day in the mountains remained etched in Benji's heart, serving as a constant reminder of the power of his actions and words. He understood that every interaction and decision had the potential to create a ripple effect, shaping the world around him. In time, Benji became a father himself, passing down the wisdom and teachings he had received from his father Jacob. Together, they walked through the mountains, sharing stories and lessons, creating a legacy of love, competence, and self-respect. The moral of the story is that life is a reflection of our actions and words. Just like an echo in the mountains, what we put out into the world comes back to us. If we want love, competence, and respect in our lives, we must first embody those qualities within ourselves. Our attitudes and choices have the power to shape our reality and influence the lives of those around us. By cultivating love, strengthening our skills, maintaining self-respect, and embracing gratitude, we can create a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Ultimately, the story reminds us to be mindful of our actions and the impact they have as they reverberate through the echoes of life. The end. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing for more videos like this from this channel. We love you.